Good to go. Let's do it. We see, I saw Clovers. We're good to go. We'll do these value packs first, and then we'll hit these hobby boxes. Appreciate you guys. I love these red, white, and blues empty box. And I'm sure Mrs. Wise Guy will be back at some point to help out. This filled so fast. Josh Allen, Greg, Julius, Devontae, Matt LeFleur, Scary Terry, Hines Ward. We got Keenan Allen on the silver for the Bears. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the green. We like that, Arizona. Christian Watson, Demario Davis, Jaheim Bell for New England. Trey Benson on the emergent. Blake Corum on the Prism Portals. We like that. And a Jeremiah Trotter for the Eagles to start us off. Hey, how was Fanatics 238? I figured you were busy this weekend because I didn't hear from you about playing Fortnite. So I just assumed you must be pretty busy right now, settling back in. Kyler Murray, Kirk Cousins, Njoku, Stafford, Franklin, Miller, Witherspoon. We got Kool-Aid on the silver for the Saints. Elway on the green. Sherman, Sweat for the Titans. Zeke. We got Scary Terry. Michael Penix on the Fireworks Prism. And a Ben Sinnott. All right, we got Suggs, Stidham, Tremble, Bradley Chubb, Mahomes, Parcells, Tajay. We got Eric Allen on the silver, Josh Downs on the green, Joey Bosa, Breece Hall, Jackson for the Titans, Tennessee rolling, Xavier Worthy on the prismatic. Hey, there's a JJ Green, Emergent, and a Lad McConkey with a Kid Reporter. That was a pretty good pack. All right. Crowded back there. Thanks for bearing with me here. Usually Mrs. helping makes it go faster, but she ran off on me. Muhammad, Connor, Chase Brown, Pacheco, Juju, DeAndre Hopkins, Reed, Gould on the silver for Indy, Ed Oliver, Devontae. There's a nice Lad McConkey, red, white, and blue. We like Trey Hendrickson, Latu on the prismatic, Xavier Legette on the green emergent, Braylon Allen for the Jets, and a Kid Reporter. Welcome back, Mr. Primo. We are underway. Primo needs the Jaden luck today. I don't know. You're due. You're due, Primo. I'll say that. You are due. Javante, Shaq, Andre Ware, Bo, Joe Mixon, Bobby Wagner, Phil Simms. We got Calvin Ridley for Tennessee. Tennessee's getting something in every pack, it seems. Kellen Winslow, Andy Reid, Emmanuel Forbes, Edwards for Pittsburgh, Kelsey on the Prism Break, Sammy Laporta on the hype, and a J.C. Latham for the Titans. It only takes one. I know you're looking at that box when you say that. Zach Moss, Bates, Dean Perry, Cup, Randy Moss, Allstott, Saquon. We got Bo Jackson on the silver going to the Raiders. Frymouth, Brock Purdy, Nate Wiggins for Baltimore, Brian Jordan, Jaden on the fireworks. We'll take that. Bo Nix on the Prismatic Prism, and a Tip Ryman. All right, QBs are starting to come out. It only takes one, Primo. There you go. You're all set. Oh, I know. I don't think this was on any kind of pattern. That's weird when we had those pattern boxes. And then we found a different pattern. I don't know what makes those patterns show up. Boomer, Lambjack, Josie, Dwight, Jacoby, AJ, Jahan, Breece Hall on the silver for the Jets. Alexander, Etienne, Arrington, our boy Tip. He's always showing up. Baker on the fireworks. McMillan for Tampa Bay. And I can hear something running, so Mrs. Wise Guy is up to something downstairs. I have no idea what she's doing. Barry, Jamar, AJ Terrell, James Lofton, Kyron Williams, Palomalu, Olave, Juju on the silver for New England, Curse, Kittle, Trotter for the Eagles, Don Beebe, Jonathan Brooks. We got Nico on the Prison Break for Houston, and Tyler Nubin for the Giants. Primo, Cribbs, Cook, Sutton, Lewis, Marino, Charbonnet, Rodgers, Terrell Davis on the silver for Denver, Cade Stover. We got Justin Jefferson, Morton Anderson. Oh, come on. They're killing us, Primo. Mahomes on the fireworks, Malik Neighbors on the Prism fireworks, and a Joe Alt for the Chargers. You don't wait 4 hours on that, Stinky? Micah, Herman Moore, T. Higgins, Ricky Williams, Kelsey, Breece Hall, Ridley. We got Pacheco on the silver for Kansas City. Vinny for the Jets. Garrett Wilson, Joe Alt for the Chargers. Hey, they mixed it up. Look at that. We got Brett Favre on the portals. I thought they shorted us one, but we got Zay Flowers there. They just put him out of order. Never seen that. Kittle on the hype. Justin Jefferson on the fireworks, and a Latu going to Indy. Panini always surprising us. Andre Rison, Dak, Kincaid, Kyle Duggar, Marcus Allen, Eric Allen, Art Monk, Levy for Buffalo, Troy Franklin for Denver on the green, Eric Dickerson, Treylon Burks, Braylon Allen for the Jets. We like that. Michael Penix Prismatic, and there's a Caleb on the green emergent with a Dallas Turner and a Kid Reporter. Wow. Is that one of those things like, have you received a red, white, and blue tip? You could be due compensation. You might be entitled to compensation. PS2, Stewart, Michael Wilson, Nico, Byron Young, Debo, Dexter Jackson. We got, hey, there you go, Primo, a little silver Jaden. We're all right with that. Hello, Jaden. CeeDee Lamb on the green, Mike Quick, JC Latham. There's a Titan in every one. Are these out of order? No, they actually did short us. They shorted us a red, white, and blue this time. Kool-Aid on the Prismatic and Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles. Only gave us 2 that time, but they did give us a silver Jaden, so I suppose I could forgive them this time. Panini, yes. What percentage of breaks does the chat or the breaker yell out? We got Panini'd. I'd argue it's a larger percentage than it should be. Definitely larger than it should be. All right. Empty box, guys. Let's do this. I'd love to see a nice 1-of-1 in here today. Or a nice case hit of some kind would be nice as well. We can get in here. Good luck, everybody. We got, we're walking right into one. Rashad White, Bryce Young. We got Devontae Walker for the Ravens. That one is 277 out of 299. We got DeAndre Hopkins for Kansas City. That one is 63 out of 249. And what do we have here? Oh, I had it right. DST. DeAndre Swift, 24 out of 99 on the patch. Franchise future. Going to the Bears. Going to the Bears. And that is Elite courtesy of 238. Yeah, when he was with the Lions. Bad things happen when you leave the Lions, right? Never leave the Lions. Yeah, I figured when I saw the name Elite that he wasn't in here to know what was happening on that deal. Scary Terry, Myles Garrett, Danico Autry. We got Ray Davis on the Rookie Rising. And are you kidding me? Tip. He's going to haunt us this break. The Haunt. That'd make a good movie. The Haunting of Tip Ryman. Trey, Zaire, Kyle Pitts, Khalil Mack for the Chargers, and Terry and Arnold for the Lions. All right for that, Lions. All right, we got Mahomes, Trey Tucker, Gabe Davis, Filler, Jamar Chase. We got one in the last box, too, on the contours for the Bengals. and a Blake Corum for the Rams. That one is 69 out of 299. Going to the Rams. And that is Bob in this one. Nice hit, Bob. We got something here. This should be RPA. Pittman. Bradley Chubb. Good luck, guys. We'll pull from the back. Cooper DeJean for Philly. We got Chris Olave for the Saints. That one is 94 out of 199 for New Orleans. Come on. BRE. Brendan Rice for the Chargers. 37 out of 149 on the rookie phenom RPA. Going to the Chargers. Where are the Chargers? Nacho Grande. There you go, Nacho. And Mrs. is back.
Ew.
Oh, I am doing great. It is a wonderful day here in Michigan. And I decided to do 2 breaks today because TikTok is bribing me this week to stream more. And they gave us bonus coupons. And wow, what a good timing on all that. I didn't know they were doing that for me. So it's been a great day. Dobbs, Lockett, Jamar Chase, Anthony Gould on the rookie rising, and a Michael Hall for the Browns. Yeah, this is definitely better than the mid-90s temperatures we were having there. I am ready for some lovely weather. ETN and 4th of July coming. Stafford, Swift, Jamar Chase for the Bengals. That is 214 out of 299. And, oh, there's a nice Caleb, too. Very nice. 60 out of 399. Yeah, it's come a long ways. And it's funny, once I got the TikTok shop a couple years ago, I had to start all over. So, yes, this wasn't my original account. I actually just recently passed my follower count on my original account. So it's kind of crazy. So it's kind of like I built it twice. But we're
Come a long way, wise guy.
we're doing good these days. These are the good days. All right, we got another filler, it looks like. Mostert, McBride, Josh Downs, filler. Rome Odunze on the rookie rising, and a Spencer Rattler for the Saints.
You put in your D's and grinds.
That's right. What happened was there was a point where it was kind of like the Wild West here on TikTok. Everybody did their own thing. There were duck races. People were randomizing everything. And then TikTok said, you know what? We're putting an end to that. You're going to have to get a TikTok shop and do it our way. So they kind of banned everybody. Kyron Williams. What is it? Oh, we got a redemption. Derrick Henry. Jordan for Houston. We got DeAndre Hopkins for KC. That is 37 out of 125. That might be our second one to him. And what do we got here? Good luck, guys. It is Cooper DeJean. We don't need to sweat it. Cooper DeJean going to Philly. And Philly, who had him today? MGA. Congrats, MGA. Cooper on the redemption. Nice. So, yeah, TikTok got rid of pretty much everybody for a while until everybody came back with shops. So since my account had violations on it, I started a brand new one and started all over. And here we are today.
And still say, nobody offers more for less than Wise Guy.
That's right. Patrick Queen, T-Law, Adam Thielen. We got Marino and Mark Duper on the Treasured Tandems for Miami. And, Dylan. 101 out of 125. That would have been really nice as a Brock Bowers, I think. I'll take that. Hey, MGA, thanks for the heart me. It's a love story. It's a love story. Yes. And we'll be here for a long time. As long as Trump stays in office and keeps extending the deadline, we're in good shape. Mike Evans, Russell Wilson, Gino. We got Hufanga for the 49ers. That is 380 out of 399. And Anthony Gould for Indy. Hufanga.
Hupanga. What a great name.
Yes, Lion Hunter says hi to you.
Hey, Lion Hunter. I neglected to bring my phone in here.
Yeah, she doesn't have her phone on her, so she's just here to work. Just get back to work, missus.
I'm the worker bee. That's right, I'm the worker bee.
All right, one more filler. Mathau, Mark Andrews, DeAndre Swift. We got Spencer Rattler. Almost transparent on that contours. And a Keon Coleman. He's been pretty quiet this break for Buffalo. What'd you do with it, Stinky? All right, guys. 3 autos, including an RPA. And we have hit some big cards out of here. We've hit a 1-of-1 Brock Bowers. We've hit a 1-of-1 Tom Brady. Maybe we'll hit something big today. Empty box. It had to go. I like that. It had to go. Dawkins, Drew Brees, Gore, Greasy. We have Jamal Charles. Xavier Worthy for KC. 231 out of 249 on the Voltaic. Nice. McMillan and a J.C. Latham. I feel like the Titans have gotten 30 cards in this break so far. And I will be working tirelessly all afternoon to try to get this stuff shipped out to you guys tomorrow. Shouldn't be too big a deal since I got Mrs. helping me. She's the hero here.
Worker bee.
Worker bee for the win. Yes. Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Newsome, Bryce Young, Jaden Hicks for KC on the refractor, Will Levis conductors, Kinchins, and a Jaden Hicks. Ray Lewis, Boomer, Joe Thomas, Marshall Falk. And look at that little Xavier Legette auto. Beauty for Carolina. Very nice. Starting our autos off. Darrell Revis on the Glimmer and Gleam. Marshawn Lloyd and a Troy Franklin. All right. Indeed. Yeah, congrats on that. There you go, double A. Very good. Singletary, Troy, JJ, Dan Marino, Marshall Falk. That is 258 out of 275. Ray Davis on the Circuit Breakers. Theo and a Peyton Wilson. And if you guys are wondering, my breaking schedule is Saturday and Sunday mornings, Tuesday nights and Friday nights. But you'll probably see more of me this week because TikTok is bribing me.
Who doesn't want more wise guy?
That's right. You want all the wise guy you can get. Freeman, Peyton Manning, Bouts, Eli Manning, Johnny Wilson, going to the Eagles, 99 out of 225. Drake May on the Conductors. Yay for Drake May. Tyler Guyton and Isaac for Baltimore.
I want all the wise guy I can get, that's for sure.
Yes.
Sometimes I get even more than I can handle.
You do. Yeah, how much wise guy is enough wise guy? She can tell you.
It's a fine line.
Yeah. All right, that one I think is our RPA. We'll let that one marinate.
Good base.
Yeah. Jones Drew, Terrell Davis, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, Marshawn Lloyd on the Refractor, Roman Wilson Circuit Breakers, Buaga, and Aeneas Smith. That's right. You're right, Bruno. This pack. What happened to this pack? It's craziness on this pack. All right, CJ, Torrey Holt, Gronk, Strahan, Lawrence Taylor on the Refractor. What do we got here? Troy Aikman, 171 out of 275, going to the Cowboys. Byron Murphy and a Sweat, Tennessee. I swear they're in every single pack. That's good bang for the $10, I'll say that. McNabb, Palomalu, Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Terrell Davis. That is 135 out of 149. We like that, Denver. Spencer Rattler on the Conductors, Newton, and a Jalen Polk. Hey, Brett, this is the second break. You were in the first break. I'm trying to remember who you had offhand. Who'd you have, Brett? I can look in a second. AR, Elway, Staubach, Emmett. Look at that. We walk right into Xavier Worthy, 82 out of 125. Going to KC. Nice hit, Kansas City. Jason Witten on the Glimmering Gleam, Adonai Mitchell, and a rake straw for the Lions. That's two good autos, so I don't know what this means for the RPA. I always get a little nervous. Nice hit, KC. Who had to go KC today? Gibby. That was Gibby. Can you tell I like saying his name?
I can tell him.
Jim Kelly, Ogden, Jason Taylor. We got Archie Manning. Troy Franklin on the refractor. Kurt Warner, Glimmering Gleam. Bo Nix showing up, and a Jonathan Brooks. Packs to go. I'll do a recap at the end here, guys, and once it all gets sorted, I always help people out, so if you had a rough break, I will help you. That's what I do. Bo, Mean Joe Green, Sherman, John Riggins, Jerome Bettis on the refractor, Blake Corum on the Voltaic for the Rams, Marvin Harrison Jr., and a Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. Again, appreciate you guys, and I'm so happy that TikTok threw a bunch of extra coupons out there for you guys today. Sometimes they can be our friends. All right, good luck on this RPA, guys. I have no idea what we're going to get after those two autos, because those are both pretty good. We'll see. Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Malik Washington for the Dolphins. Braylon Trice for the Falcons. Marshawn Lloyd Voltaic for Green Bay. And what do we have here? Marshawn Lloyd going to Green Bay on the auto. Not numbered, but Green Bay getting a piece of this. I was figuring with those autos we got, we were not going to get a QB in this one. And Primo, Dylan, Primo needs you. Dylan, go comfort Primo. And who had Green Bay? Joshua. I'm sorry, Primo.
You don't have a rough break today?
Yeah, Cole, I ship all base unless people tell me they do not want their base. So, yes, let me do a quick recap here, guys. What was that you said?
Did Primo have a rough break?
Well, he tried Jaden Daniels. He's always looking for that Jaden Daniels auto, and he never seems to get them. Not for lack of effort, though. I'll say
that is
that.
unfortunate. I will say
It is.
Primo has had more than anybody's fair share.
I know,
of
but
luck
not
in
but
your
not with
breaks.
Washington. Blake Corum, Marvin Harrison Jr., Bo Nix, Terrell Davis out of 149 for Denver, Troy Aikman out of 275, Johnny Wilson out of 225, Drake May Conductors, Marshall Falk out of 275, Ray Davis Circuit Breakers, Leggett on the auto, Xavier Worthy out of 249, Marshawn Lloyd RPA for Green Bay, Xavier Worthy out of 125 for KC, Spencer Rattler Contours, Hufanga was out of 399, Dylan Laube out of 125, Hopkins was out of 125, Cooper DeJean on the redemption, Roma Dunze Rookie Rising, Jamar Chase out of 299, Caleb was out of 399, Anthony Gould Rookie Rising for Indy, Olave out of 199, Brendan Rice RPA for the Chargers, that one was out of 149, Jamar Contours, Blake Corum out of 299, Khalil Mack for the Chargers, Ray Davis Rookie Rising, Tip, Devontae Walker was out of 299, Hopkins out of 249, DeAndre Swift patch for the Bears, Jaden on the silver. You did get the Jaden silver. There is something primo. Michael Penix on the prismatic, Caleb green emergent, Malik Neighbors Prism Fireworks, another Jaden on the fireworks, Bo Nix Prismatic Prism, Lab McConkey Red, White, and Blue, Xavier Leggett Green Emergent, JJ Green Emergent, Xavier Worthy Prismatic, Lab McConkey again, Michael Penix Prism Fireworks, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the green, and a Blake Corum Portals Prism. Whew. All right.